Studio tour. All the 3D glasses.
They're filling those stars, folks. Once again, folks, make sure you're on a star behind that red line. 1 star per person. If you have a star, you have a seat. All the way down, folks. All the way down.
No?
If you're just coming out of line, folks, come on out. Take any open seats. If they're empty enough, just line up on the star. Make sure you have your 3D glasses. Take any open seats. Head on down and line up on the star.
Yeah. Banyak mentok.
Getting us around the 400 acres today. So let's give a big round of applause to our driver, Aubrey. Oh, we're so grateful for her. So grateful. Yes, that's right, everybody. We're going to be heading out just a little bit. Everybody want to make sure all of our safety measures are met. But yes, everybody sit back, relax, and we're going to have a good time. Imagine waves. Elbows and wrists, elbows and wrists. Oh, you're all so glorious. All right, everybody. Yes, so Aubrey's our driver. I'm Vincent. I'll be your tour guide. No, I'm going to get her name right, I promise. And we're going to be heading out, everybody. But there's one other person that I got to introduce, and that is my co-host. I am probably one of the best co-hosts in the game. You all know him from SNL fame, and he's currently the host of The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That's right, you guessed it. It's Jimmy. Take it away, buddy. It's all yours.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece.
Now, those movie posters are just a small fraction of the thousands of movies that we have done after being in business for over 100 years. That's right, you heard me correctly. Our opening day was more than 100 years ago. Take a look at your screens, and I'm going to show you some pictures of that opening day. On that day, our founder, there he is, Carl Laemmle, tipping his hat. He opened the doors of our studio to the general public so that they could see movie magic being made firsthand. But when he opened our doors, he dubbed us Universal City, the strangest city in the world, and that's because we have everything a major city needs. We did just pass our very own fire station, everybody. That is not a movie set. Those are legit first responders that take care of us right here. We have our own sheriff substation, our own post office, our own medical services. We even have our own zip code. And the one thing that makes us a legit city, yeah, we have 2 Starbucks and a coffee bean. I think we're legit. But right now, everybody, as we come on down with the creation of our Peacock streaming service, movies and television are more in demand now than they have ever been. And to meet that demand, we are in the middle of a very large expansion here at Universal. And you can look on your left-hand side, you're going to see some of that expansion taking place. But also on your left-hand side, you're going to see our biggest and oldest soundstage. That is Soundstage 12, built back in 1928. It is roughly 30,000 square feet. Now, take a look at your screens. I'm going to show you just a small sampling of movies that have been made in that building that we just passed on your left-hand side. And this is where we have filmed some of our greatest Emmy-winning television shows. Shows like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Who's the Boss, The Jeffersons, Martin, the Netflix show Never Have I Ever, The Good Place, and Mr. Mayor, all filmed in the sound stages on your right-hand side. But in a little bit, look on your left, everybody, you're going to see our very first celebrity sighting. He is cute, he is cuddly, he is Ted. That's right, and he's holding probably the dirtiest martini that I've ever seen. But you'll all be happy to know that Ted will be getting his very own show on our Peacock streaming service. They have been making it the past couple of weeks right here in our lot, and that is starring and created by Seth MacFarlane. But right behind Ted, on your left, these buildings are known as our production bungalows. But back in the old days, these were the dressing rooms to some big-time actors and actresses like Doris Day, Lucille Ball, Rock Hudson, and Jimmy Stewart. But nowadays, these buildings on your left are actually home to some very high-profile production companies. Companies like 7 Bucks Productions, which combines our sound stages on your left with our exterior sets on your right. So give us a second, folks. We're going to come into this area because I want you to see it on your right before I show you the clip. All right, everybody. So we are now coming into Brownstone. So you can see, I want to wait till all 4 cars go in here, but cars 1 and 2, you can look on your right. Look across the way, look at all those apartment buildings. Now those are all considered facades, which means you're only gonna have people entering or exiting that building. On the inside, it is just a wood frame. So take a look at your screens, everybody. This is a clip from Bruce Almighty. So this part was in a sound stage, but now they're actually on your right-hand side on our Brownstone Street. That is where that was filmed. I'm gonna pause the clip right here so you can see right behind Jim Carrey, those are those same structures right behind him.
Oh, you're done now. It's pretty cool. Great. Beautiful.
Oh, it is beautiful, everybody. So like I said, the majority of these areas are all considered facades. So the great thing about our Brownstone Street, especially on your right, is that you can do 3 different scenes right here. So I want you to use your imagination, guys. You're gonna have your main character exiting those brownstone buildings. She calls for a taxi at the very end where that theater entrance is. Taxi comes down this way, picks her up, goes around this corner down at the end. Boom, you got one shot right here. That's right, everybody. On your left-hand side, that is the original clock tower from Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future 2. Now, when it comes to those 2 movies, this area on your left was great at representing 4 different time periods. For those 2 movies, our Courthouse Square served as 1955, 1985, what they thought 2015 was going to look like, and the alternate timeline of 1985, where that courthouse clock tower was actually turned into Biff's Casino. But we've also had a large number of other movies filmed in our Courthouse Square. For example, this is where they had the courthouse scene for Gregory Peck's To Kill a Mockingbird. But it's also been used as many different time periods for director John Landis. Tell you a little bit about that for the Blues Brothers. Take a look.
When the Pinto fell, and you saw it land and make this big hole in the street, that was on the back lot. We dropped it from a crane.
And he's turned away by Bruce Campbell. That was filmed right there. But I'm actually going to point out another filming technique that we used here for our Metro set. And actually, everybody in the tram...
Prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when you first invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience. Last year, Million and we're about to return to Skull Island.
Oh, that's right, everybody. We are about to return to the island. So I do need everybody to please stay in their seats, holding on to their personal belongings. Now, you are allowed to record in there, but please, no flash photography. Just turn off the flash. Trust me, it's going to look better without it.
The Universal Tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife from Skull Island. In a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We are just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature film. And this is, another day, another incident on Skull Island, using the creatures and the character and personality of Kong as he appeared in the movie.
Now, if you have seen Peter Jackson's King Kong, you know it is full of all kinds of CGI, but he still used a very time-tested...
Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
left-hand side, this is a huge photo opportunity. You're going to see several picture cards that we have used in movies and television. You're going to see the Yellow Deuce Coupe from American Graffiti, directed by George Lucas, which will be celebrating his 50th anniversary this summer. You're also going to see the Ford convertible Biff's car from the from Back to the Future 1, or what they thought cars in 2015 were going to look like for Back to the Future 2. Now, do I have any Harry Potter fans on board? Well, you're going to see the Ford Anglia from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now, I do have a little bit of movie magic in regards to that Ford Anglia. When you have a movie that has a car that takes damage throughout the movie, you're going to want to have duplicates available of that same make and model. So, just in case you have to go back into a scene where that car was not damaged. Do you want to know how many duplicates of Ford Anglias they had for Chamber of Secrets? 17 and a half. Now, when I said they had a half a car, every time you saw Ron and Harry inside of the car, only half a car was used. But right now, everybody, we're going to have to leave that picture car area. We have a little more Transformers vehicles on your left-hand side. Now, there's something very specific about this clip that I want you to try to notice. So what I wanted you to notice was the rain. It actually adds a level of atmosphere and it really raises the stakes. And that's not only true for action movies. You're enlightening for me. It's going to be that yellow one. Oh, thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate that. All right, everybody. We're trying to quarterback this thing. Stand by. All right, Tech, you got me? I want this to look good. All right, hang on. All right, let's cue the water. Let's cue it now. Ooh, that looks wonderful. So, we use a very high-tech way to deliver that water to you, everybody. We use sprinklers. Yes, I know, we spare no expense for Universal. And we will shoot the water straight up into the air so that it falls naturally. Another tactic is that we will pump up the water pressure in those pipes so that those drops are extra big. If you want rain to show up on film, it kind of needs to be done in the middle of a downpour. Even a strong, natural, steady rain, even that will not be picked up by the cameras. So, every time you see rain in a movie, those filmmakers have to create the type of torrential downpour that you are seeing on your left-hand side. Wait a minute, why am I hearing rolling? No. What? Oh, okay. Well, there goes our water bill. All right. Okay, so, sorry about that. That was kind of my fault. I probably should have told you all, if your seat is blue, you might get wet. Made you look, they're all blue. That's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen. So, if you want to see how we use our flash flood on the big screen, take a look at your small screen. So, because it's a hot set, I do need everybody to please stay in their seats, holding on to your personal belongings, but take pictures. This is a huge behind-the-scenes moment. But as we come on in, okay, so I can see, as I'm coming in first, on your left, I got the camera, director's chair, all of those lights are strategically placed. So what that tells me is, since all the equipment is on the left, then the scene is probably going to take place over here on your right-hand side, because on the right, it looks like a normal, everyday subway platform. Whoa. Okay. We get these tremors every once in a while, folks, not a big deal. I'm not a fan, but let's see. Okay. This might be the big one, folks. Right there. are you guys okay? Because there's like a lot of stuff flying around. Now, because he's been in the water most of the morning, so I want to say he's done. I hope he's done. I see a fin. I see a fin. Okay, George, you got me on the radio, buddy? Where are you at? Please tell me you're in the boat. George, I need you to come in, please. Where are you? Why? Why are you in the water? Swim, buddy. Swim, George. Oh, no, George. Oh, tell him about the rabbits, George. Oh, my goodness. Okay, if there's any good news, is that we now have an opening in our scuba department. I'm just going to put that out there. If you want, you can apply to ushjobs.com. But we're going to take it to a very safe place. Aubrey knows the safest places to take us, so she's just going to take us down a little bit towards gasoline barrels. Really, Aubrey? I know I owe you money, but don't take it out on them. They're paying tourists, I'm just saying. All right, well, okay. Well, we did have pages up to that dock, and now the dock's gone. I don't know. Does anybody have any marshmallows by chance? Anybody at all? No? Okay, next time. Next time. He really needs to boost business. Oh, speaking of Norman, there he is. Owner and proprietor of the Bates Motel. Now, I've been trying to give him advice on my days off, like trying to give him like anything to really boost the numbers of occupancy, like maybe a continental breakfast or like more concierge service. I'm not sure, but I hope he's been taking my advice. It's way past checkout time, so I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Oh, no. Okay, that is not concierge service, buddy. We talked about this. Okay, folks, that's just wig-covered laundry. Okay, wig-covered laundry, nothing to worry about. Oh, okay, he noticed us. Hi, buddy. That is not a hairdryer. All right, we're going to head on out. He has a lot on his mind. Cars 3 and 4, just wave. I wouldn't hug, just wave. Just wave. All right, now, folks, we are now entering into the biggest disaster zone on our lot. No, I'm not talking about my bedroom. It is the War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision of Steve.
We forget, you sit down and talk about War of the Worlds. That thought, what if your 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now I'm closed.
That's right, folks. That is a genuine 747 Boeing aircraft on your left-hand side, and it was actually disassembled over in the Mojave Desert, put on the back of flatbed trucks, and transported over to our property. Now, I'm going to give you some numbers when it came to that, too. So, to buy the plane itself, it actually cost the studio $60,000 as a whole. But for them to split it up into 4 parts, put it on the back of flatbed trucks, and transport it, $250,000. So that's where they get you every time. That's shipping and handling. All right, so we're going to be heading out of this area in just a little bit. Here at Universal, we have been very fortunate to work with generation-defining directors like Alfred Hitchcock and Steven Spielberg. And
this is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupiter Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids at all the 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso Experience, built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. Smack dab in the center, you have welcome to the world of Rome.
I don't get it.
I can see all the way back to car 4. By a show of hands, who has seen Nope? Who has seen Nope? Oh, okay, I need that number to go up, everybody. Honestly, if you had seen it, everything that just happened would have made a lot more sense, but it is a very, very good sci-fi movie. It is way more sci-fi than horror. There's only one jump scare throughout that entire movie.
Wow. Brought you in our secret spot. Having a few friends over, it's a little messy. It's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in the third row. You know the same. So let's see over there. It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. That work of art back over there was made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels.
So did you bring it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman. One. Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. We're to keep you safe. We need your help. You don't want the syndicate tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay. Meet you at the
Okay, if Owen Shaw and the syndicate are involved, then that means I have a high-value witness on my tram. I am blushing about that. Do not reveal who you are, witness. We're going to take extra special care of you. And honestly, not a bad time to be a witness because my ears are not deceiving me. We're about to walk into a party. So, I could use a dance break. I don't know about any of all y'all, but I'm going to be dancing as we get in there. But do please stay in your seats because I hope you join me while we get into the... Oh, doors open. Let's get on in. Also, have your 3D glasses ready. Do not put them on yet. I will let you know when to put them on, but have them handy. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the sprinkler, the shopping cart, the shopping cart.
Everybody out! It's the FBI! Turn that music off!
What a buzzkill.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And the what other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill,
That's right, party's over.
you know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this now, this out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in another tonight.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Try to move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Are you sure you're okay, Don? You sound kind of grody to me. All right, everybody, we're going to be heading on in there. The time has arrived. Put on your 3D glasses because we are about to get so fast and so furious. Put on your 3D glasses.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn. Okay, guys, it's showtime.
stop you, you asshole!
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Lenny. Jones lining up the missile shot. Not gonna happen.